Hello, Sierra Leoneans. This is Dr. Sylvia Blyden, and today is Friday, September 4, 2020. This audio is audio number 007. James Bond 007. But today we'll not get no James Bond excitement inside this audio. First of all, I get a small cold. If you listen to my voice, it's a bit hoarse because I get a small cold this evening. So the audio definitely not get for long. Today we address two issues. The first one is a bit personal. Now, for clarify about my ancestry, because I listen to audio when they mix up me two grandpa them. Then the second one, now the main topic for today, when the difference between a one-party state and a multi-party democracy. And then we go close up by listening to the national anthem again. So now let's start off with the aspect of the two grandpa them. I listen one audio where they out, where they refer to me grandpa, Solomon Pratt, popularly known as Jolly Boy. Then they refer to and say, I mean, get one political party where then they call SLIM, Sierra Leone Independence Movement. And me, as I always say from when I start this audio, I get respect for everybody that writes to their opinion. You small, you big, you old, you young, whosoever you be, I respect you. You curse me, I respect you. You pull in for me, I respect you. Everybody get the right to be respected. But waiting not good, now where you not understand issue, you not get your facts then correct, then you go put her out. In the case of the person we make that audio day, really, I not vex by the person because I can understand. It's very rare for meet up somebody where you get two great man them as in grandpa them. So I can understand why it confused the situation. You see, all human beings get the man we born their mama, you get the man we born their papa. So all human beings get two grandpa them. In my own case, I blessed, I privileged, forget two great man them we serve Sierra Leone very well with distinction as my grandpa them. So I can understand who's a person go confused because you go expect say one person go get one grandpa number we famous, one grandpa, but for meet up one person we in two grandpa, they're all too famous, they all too get distinction in how they serve their country, they're all two very great men them. It's confusing. So I understand that person they high confused, they mix up me two grandpa them. So I want use today for clarify say me mama and papa Naina Solomon AJ Pratt, commonly known as Jolly Boy. Then me papa and papa Naina Professor Dr. Edward Wilmot Blyden III. And I'm informed that party where me name SLIM, Sierra Leone Independence Movement. And I'm team up with the Kono people them for form another merger where they now refer to as the Sierra Leone Progressive Independent Movement. So that audio when they listen where they tell on about SLIM, not to Jolly Boy form SLIM. Now me other grandpa Edward Blyden, now I'm inform SLIM, and I'm at the same man back where me work with all the paramount chiefs of Kono, then give me grandpa authority alongside me grandpa in best friend when I'm in like in brother, we later on paramount chief Songu Mbriwa of Fiama chiefdom Kono, then give authority to me grandpa for go make petition na Britain, London, on behalf of the people of Kono. Na ina mi own papa in papa, Edward Wilmot Blyden III, Professor Dr. Edward Wilmot Blyden. A different from Jolly Boy. Jolly Boy na mi mama in papa, we na ina mi the minister, the cabinet minister under Shaka Stevens. Mi papa in papa, na ina mi Shaka Stevens in ambassador to America, United Nations, Russia, and he was also special assistant to President Shaka Stevens na State House. So me two grandpa them play very pivotal role inside this country from before independence, through Shaka Stevens, then get very strong legacy. They were great men. And so I understand that person will do that audio. The person say a lot of other things, then they were not correct. They try for humiliate me or molest me. But as they always say, now the man is right. I don't vex Panam. Everybody in this country get the right for express their opinion. Wait till you not get the right for do, na for lie upon somebody. But una say for the lie pa me, I don't vex pa una. Una way they pull hint pa me, I don't vex pa una. I get a focus. I'm a very strong woman from two very strong families. My genetic makeup very formidable. And so what they do is something that is unshakable. Nobody able to intimidate me or shake me. Now let's come to the main topic for today. Today we can look at the difference between a one-party state and a multi-party democracy, with a special emphasis on how for choose we representatives for going to parliament under the two different systems, and why it's so important for we now under this multi-party democratic state for work very, very hard. Make we not mislead we say we dey enjoy democracy, where in reality we basically still under a one-party dictatorial system, whether within our party or within the wider Sierra Leone community. And they can use the method by which they choose people then for going to parliament for illustrate to una the sharp difference between the two different systems then. Now, I may not tell una the good side behind the reason why I make SLPP, the SLPP people then that 10 day in 1978, then decide say, then for come and tell Shaka Stevens say, oh, get a one-party state. And I tell una say the reason why I make Shaka Stevens self me see wisdom for make we get just one-party state. I mean for eliminate tribalism, eliminate the influence of cult secret society business for divide Sierra Leone, and ensure say we country unify. And indeed it may work, because from 1978 when we start one party system, no more reason I'm in there again for go meet you tribe people there and tell them say Kalo na this party na for protect with tribe. So tribalism may really be eliminated, because now I mean just one party in the country. Now that was the good side. But what they can explain to us how they choose members of parliament, they can't see the bad side of a one-party state. Now, waiting in 1978 FM Mina Constitution, FM Mina, I'm the Attorney General from Pujeong under Sheikha Stevens, we na in lay the One Party Constitutional Parliament. So, waiting Honorable FM Mina put na the 1978 Constitution, say na the method by which for choose people that for gonna Parliament. Now they explain to us, so in summary, they can see the danger inside the we make the country need one party state, because you representative that and the way they choose for go Parliament. Now from day back then they choose whether they be minister. So whosoever gonna Parliament, a very powerful person potentially and otherwise. So here is the danger on how the voices of the people were chosen. Very interesting how the 1978 Constitution, the FM Mina Constitution, was drawn up. Under section 38, 39, and 40 of that Constitution, they say if you want for go Parliament, anybody in any constituency can team up say I want contest for go na Parliament. It sounds very easy, no? So anybody can team up, say I want contest. But then say you have to go through a process. And that process then say inside your constituency, you go first to that party, then waiting they call the Central Committee of the party. In your constituency committee, where it choose, you go there first. And only that small executive members inside that constituency now they vote whether them for choose you as somebody for contest the election. So immediately, elect you popular inside your constituency. If that one party central committee members at the constituency level then decide say that small group of that constituency executive of the one party, if they decide say they not like you can never get that symbol for go contest. Elect you get over 10,000 people, now you popular, now you the people they want inside that constituency. You can never smell self for going near Parliament. Then they block you from that constituency level executive. So imagine a small group of people then they can't decide who that forget symbol now with them for present for be a candidate for contest election. So they say una all we want be members of Parliament, una all they go front this small committee. Then the committee now amongst themselves, then they vote by all the people that we can front them. Then when they vote done, the two will get the highest vote. And then two then they present to the people of that constituency. They now say now a candidate then wire. So they can choose two people then where the people of the constituency they not want them people then they. And there's nothing the people in the constituency go able to do. Because under that one party constitution, they normally allow independent candidates. You see, like now so, if you know say you're popular, now your constituency, but your party not give you symbol, you can go contest as independent candidate. And if you're popular indeed, you win the elections. We see how it happened 3 times the last elections. It happened at Daru, it happened at Bwedu, it happened at Pujeong. 3 candidates then way they not get the symbol where they want from their party. So they go contest as independent. They get that freedom day. And because they're popular, then people then vote for them. And then they're at Parliament right now as independent candidates. Of course, they all align with the SLPP because now SLPP people them will not get the SLPP symbol. So especially 2 of them, the one from Daru and Bwedu. So then they vote with SLPP along SLPP lines, but they are independent candidates. But under the one party state, that could never have happened. Because they don't block you from that constituency level. If the one party executive not like you, you can never elect you popular. So you see how the bad blood go begin grow inside society, because who are the people they want? They not get chance for them for going to parliament, for go represent them. They not get chance for that post where they want, for go get the chance for become a minister. So it create bad blood, because a lot of times, who are the constituency people they can want? They know they give that person the symbol. But even worse past that, because even after the constituency, that one party constituency executive, go don't choose the two people them, where then say, then why are with small executive don't decide say for contest election inside with constituency. When they send them two names, then they go to up to the central committee, when they are the highest decision-making body in the one-party state. When they send their names here to the two names to the central committee, if the central committee decide, say they don't want any of them two names, then they for contest. The central committee, they instruct for me them pull any of the names them, because then go give reason almost say, if this kind of person can a parliament, it can create confusion both in behavior inside parliament, it go inimical to the state. Imagine, what are the people they want? The central committee, they decide, say, even if the constituency, one party, executive, don't decide, say, then two people here want. The central committee at the national level, you get the decision now for say, no, this one will not want them, on a puller. So you can imagine the amount of bad blood. Somebody go sit down at Freetown and take a decision for either for contest for going to parliament for the people of Krubola na Koinadugu district, or for the people of Tambaka, now who's what they call Kareni district now, or for the people of Bramaya na Kambia district, or for the people of Sorogbema na Pujeon district. Imagine all the way na Freetown, then take a unilateral decision for say, well, now they also want to say from this constituency, but we don't want to choose the next name. So now so they will take sometimes in number third place. Sometimes they don't want in number third place say from Freetown, they go choose now the number fourth place. So basically, the people then choice for who for represent them, because of this one party system, they suppress the people their voice. The people their ability for choose their leaders, then suppress them. So that's now one of the danger what may happen with one party state. But let me show you now how, when you look at the bigger picture, because as I said, now that the National Committee really want for contest now any constituency in the one salon, now then they put two of them. Then two people they are now where the National Committee don't endorse them. Now they present to the people now that the constituency say, una go vote panentu they are uda una want. So that's in now the one constituency now they get the chance for can vote. But a lot of times, the people they they can give them as the one they wait them for vote for, not so the people they can want. So it creates so much disgruntlement. But the other dangerous thing with that thing they do, it creates a culture of sycophancy. Sycophancy and the culture of opportunism. What do I mean by that? Sycophancy now where somebody, you they see so say a leader, they do wrong. You they see so say this will leader in whatever sphere, whether at the national level or whether inside political party or, for example, also we'll get a party now where the chairman and leader, all man they see say he competent right now for be the chairman and leader. All man they see say the chairman and leader they fail the party, but nobody no one tell them because them believe say it gets some power we go make the able get symbol or the able get positions within the political structure. So then they say they fail, so they're not like them because nobody know they will go elect a chairman and leader He dey watch how he dey poto, how he dey poto so. Then he no get mind tell am say, pa, na poto you dey pan so. Comot before you poto pass this. So that culture of sycophants, na sycophancy, where you dey see so, you see big man, he dey disgrace himself. He dey pass up and down. If people are like, oh, that they naked self right now, then they clap for and still. They say, hey, pa, you close where you wear, you fine, oh. That's sycophancy. Because you want something from that person there. You want a symbol from that person there. You want position, sometimes inside the political party from that person there. So you don't care. He let the person they poto himself. He let the person they poto the party. He let the person so rubbish now they do, not they behave like a leader. You not get mind for tell am. Because you're not sycophant. You want symbol. You know say that particular person in get the last say. What he say never court. When I mean they happen under a one-party state. And you see I bad? Because when that they happen, nobody know they get mind for really talk true na a society. Sycophancy don't kind side. Big man and the poto, the party the poto, the country the poto, the country they retrogress. Because all man now sycophancy. Then you get the second one now in opportunism. That in a way person come, he not get conscience. Now opportunist, they look for chance no outside they come for can enjoy chap, you not be seen waiting at the outcome. In for now in day now. Enjoyment day now. I not care about the future. Now. Opportunity day, yes, like I eat, yes. So now it's created by a one-party state because freedom not there. So if freedom not there for make you choice, they become opportunistic. You turn like an animal. Instant gratification. Enjoyment now. Now you want. Like an animal. You not behave like a human being again. You don't get conscience anymore. So you're not opportunist. And if God forbid, you meet up a leader where able for just sit down they listen to sycophants and opportunists, then that country there, you don't get problem. Or that party there, you don't get problem. You see, anybody where God don't make be a leader, any sign of the world, in any community, in any situation, and in any country, where God don't choose you for being leader, you go only able to succeed if the people then where you choose for help you for lead, now people then where then like you and then like that community or that area there or that country there pass out and like themselves. Because if you as a leader, you're not able to identify people then we know to sycophants and opportunists them and empower them kind people then they. Now you self and the country you the Hamburg in the long run. Because at the end of the day, as a human being, everybody they get their up moments, and eventually you get for go down slowly until you die. You know they forevermore they up. And before you die, you they become weak. And you no longer they get that strength where you may get before. But if you may not build up a society, or you may not build up structures, you may not build up institutions, and you may not ensure, say, the young people the way they around you, you empower them. Believe you me, even inside your old age, you are well protected. You no need for begin to hold on to power, even when you dey advance and meet up your old age. Because you don't set up the structures, the institutions, the human beings them, for make them not be sycophantic or opportunistic. For make them not can destroy the community or whatever entity you they lead. Like for example, a political party. But if God forbid, You as a leader, you're not able to identify the correct people them, were not to sycophants or opportunists. Believe you me, your legacy will be destroyed. Your future will not be assured. You no go ever sure of your future. You go dey always scared and look behind your back because you don't know what is next. Now that they happen to Sierra Leone under we one party state. Because since people they know now say there is an all-powerful entity, the Central Committee or the then president, whoever the president, people they now they go now as opportunists and sycophants rather than people them with conscience for build the society. So people themselves, even at the lower levels, the distant part them of this country, they no longer get voice for talk. Because most of the time, other than king want for go talk for them na Freetown, the capital, outside governance day, then people then they need to choose them, they need to give them symbol. So we end up to get the society where just the reverse itself, it just the reverse itself. It's not the able grow high for grow. So even inside development the day, reversal back the day. And that kind of reversal day, as I tell you now the reversal way the society they become weakened because institutions and structures they're not able to build and solidified in a proper manner. So by 1991 now, people then will get brains, were intelligent that 10 day, when they run Sierra Leone that 10 day. And where was they run Sierra Leone, they were influential people then. These were the influence people then, the one the way they influence the society, not just the leadership them, but even people them way that 10 day, we normally call them civil society, but these were activists them. So they active very all over the country for make we return back to a situation where the people then choice them now for go na parliament. The voice of the people now for be reflected in whoever they go na parliament. An alternative for they. So if one particular political party no give symbol high for give symbol, people then get right for go as independent candidate. Or people then get right for choose any other political party and cast them vote. So in the process now, sycophancy for reduce, opportunism for reduce. Because people then now get a lot of chance, a lot of opportunity now for able for get choice, for choose. So their option for say where you get only this one great man or this one great powerful central committee when they decide for Sierra Leoneans then, it no longer there. Now we get Boku party them, and each party get the right for this symbol to candidates for going to parliament, and even citizens of their own self get the right for contest as independent candidates them. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, I don't take me time to explain to you about the two different political structures, two different governance structures, the difference between the one-party state and the multi-party democracy. And they see clearly say, who's a multi-party democracy day? Who's people then get the choice for choose who they want for lead them at whatever level. Sycophancy and opportunism, it reduce. And that society that they get a chance for grow. I don't take me time to explain to una, and I believe say una all don't see the importance for a multi-party democracy as against a one-party dictatorship. But I must highlight before I end that waiting the military overthrow in 1992 was a multi-party democracy. In 1992, we may already don't get almost over 6 months of a multi-party democracy Usai boku political parties, they may don't come back and don't register themselves back again. The SLPP may don't come back. We may don't get the party named PDP Sobe. We may get NUM. We may get so many other different parties. Them up to 21 different parties may they function inside Sierra Leone. The terror the military can overthrow former President Joseph Saidu Momo in April 1992. If only we may give chance to that multi-party democracy there, where we don't begin cultivate the freedoms that we don't begin cultivate. Like by now we're far as a country. But unfortunately, the military may come and then overthrow with multi-party democracy where we don't build up from October 1, 1991. So ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I want to tell you all thank you for when don't listen to me so far. And as I'm telling you at the beginning of the recording, I go end once again by playing the national anthem. And I go ask you now, say when the music of the national anthem they play, the words of the national anthem walk in they sing, when I reflect on the words, and when I see the deep meaning of them words then they, especially this way they call for peace and unity inside Sierra Leone. So on that note today, tell you all thank you for listening to me. Let God bless we all. Amen.